What's going on, Vintage Breaks family? It's your boy Charlie G, Vintage Breaks West, for a fun and exciting show this evening. Got a huge restock today. Lots of good stuff here for the West crew to break. What's going on, Mr. Mariachi? How is your week treating you? Happy early Christmas. Yes, Oreo. And Oreo's here. He says hello. Yeah. Yes, Oreo. We all hear you. Yeah. What is going on out there, everybody? Give everybody a minute or two to get their notifications that we're live, get to their computer. Oreo, my dude. You lose your office privileges like right out of the gate today. We've got ourselves a bunch of nice 2025 archives. Got a hobby, got some blasters, we got Ginter blasters, we got regular update blasters, we got some more of the Disney Chrome blasters. Oh. We got some football, some this is 79, right? Yes, or yes, it is 79. You were right. 79, 83. We got another 81 football grocery. We got some golf. We haven't had golf forever out west. Then we got some new 89 basketball, 85 O-Pee-Chee baseball. Here we go. What does the baby want? What does the baby want? I got you. We got lots of good stuff today. It's an event week again. So there's some nice bonuses that are running through event weekend. Yes, Oreo. Yes, we see you. And I do have a bunch of 80s wax over here to my side. Just didn't have room to display it on the desk. I've got a dog that's going psycho. Are you a psycho baby dog? You're a psycho baby dog. Yes, you are. You already had your post-dinner treat. What? All right. What is going on, guys? What are we doing? Let's take a look-see here. Make sure nothing's out of whack. No, everything's looking all right. Mr. Mariachi was getting into some set breaks earlier today. I like it. I like it. What is going on, party peoples? I believe we're not going to have Jeff Spellman again until the first of the year. He is on vacation. All right, who we got watching? We got a few people rolling in here to go with Nick. Let's see. What's up, Mr. Kevin? How are you doing tonight? don't recognize the name, Mr. Kevin, but welcome to the West. If you've been here before, I apologize. I have the mind of a goldfish sometimes with names. We've got a 10 at 100 for briefcases. We've got a 10 at 150 that started on Sam's show earlier. That's got 8 spots to go. Top 3 win prizes there. The Larry Sonka, the Gianna Padres, and then I'm not quite sure who the Stolen Base Leaders card is there, but third place will win that. Then, of course, we do have 2 event weekend bonuses. One ends on Friday. It's the for every $200 you spend, you get a spot. It'll be that Hank Aaron. I believe it's a PSA 7. Let's see. PSA 7. Yes, it's a PSA 7. And then the winner take all for set break spots. Every set break spot you get. This will be run on Saturday, it looks like, if I'm reading Sam's handwriting correctly, for a 63 Fleer Clemente SGC 5. So tonight we've got on tap, I've got 25 Archives Hobby. I've got some 25 Archives Blasters. I've got some Ginter Blasters. I've got 25 Topps Base Update. I've got 25 Topps Holiday Basketball Mega. And I've also got a couple boxes of regular basketball Mega. I've got 89 Fleer Basketball. I've got some golf. I got 85 OPC. The 81. I've got some 81 Topps Football. I got a new cellar rack plus one left over from last cellar rack. 83 Football, 79 Football, and 77 Cloth. Some 25 Chrome Disney Blasters, which are super fun to open last week. And I do have a couple boxes of Update Hobby. The briefcase promo is a carryover from the North. They didn't give me a list for that. It looks like the North one closed before they came on. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 15, 16, 17. Actually, looks like the North briefcase promo, unless they didn't enter in all the spots, has 1 spot left in it. Why are they doing 20? Maybe they changed it, just didn't tell me. We'll change ours to match. We'll do a 20 at 50 for a briefcase, and we'll just say there's 1 spot left. Thank you for bringing that up, Nick. Usually Sam tells me when they've got the one that carries over. There we go. So the first person spent $50 will close that out. Spillage will go to the next promo. The next 20 at 50. We'll just keep it at 50. And then my white whale did arrive, for all of you guys who are interested. My Wildfire Schultz has arrived. Been on the search for this guy for 6 years. Very excited to have it in my hot little hands here. As you can tell, my shelf back here is a little empty. I've got some cards down that I'm going to send off to SGC to get reholdered for new flips. I had some old flips in there. And actually, at the same auction I picked up the Wildfire, I did pick up 2 upgrades as well. So I got an upgrade from my Heine to a Heine Zimmerman SGC 3. I had a 1 before, and then a Jimmy Archer 3.5. I had a 2 before. So this one's got a nasty like crack in the case, but otherwise 2 upgrades as well to go along with the white whale that was harpooned a couple weeks ago. So what's going on with you guys? What's going on with Kevin? Kevin, tell me about yourself. Who do you collect? What do you like to buy? How long have you been collecting? Who else in the chat? Looks like we had 7 people there for a second. I'm not sure if... yeah, 7 people in chat. So let's figure out what to talk about here. We got Christmas next week. Whole new year in a couple weeks. Lots going on. Lots going on. For anybody that's just lurking out there, news to Vintage Breaks, right below my head there's a website, vintagebreaks.com. Do all your purchasing right there. If you have any questions, just let me know. Hey, what's up, Mr. Brown? How are you doing tonight? What's happening with you today? Not too much, Mr. Brown on my end, except just enjoying my Wildfire Schultz that showed up. My white whale. I'm very excited that finally showed up. Doing good. Just finished preparing for a blizzard expected for tomorrow. That does not sound like fun, Chris. Or an itchy eyeball situation. That sounds awful to me, Chris. We are still hitting upper 70s, low 80s here. It is very warm for Phoenix for Christmas. I really wish it would start getting cold. This is cooling down at night. We're getting, in the 40s overnight, so that's nice, but man, I wish it would stay cooler. 6 inches of snow and sustained winds for the next 3. Jeez, that does not sound like any fun at all to me. How about we split the difference? I'll take some of your coldness to Phoenix to get our temperature down a little bit, and you can just keep the snow turn into rain. I'll just take some of your temperature away. "48 hours after we do." you just pass it on to Nick. Yeah, I saw that they're talking about like crazy weather in the Northeast over the next kind of weekend, up through the weekend. Apparently having some connection issues. Hang tight, guys. Yeah, we're having a bit of connectivity problems. My connection speed goes going up and down. Watching my little chart. It goes way up and then it goes way down. So we'll see how that holds out. Hopefully this doesn't do anything crazy the rest of the night. I'm sure Nick wouldn't mind sharing some of the cold with me out here. All right. What else is going on, guys? What is doing? Anybody have some exciting plans for Christmas? Nice long weekend plans. Yeah, I'm sure, Nick, you're thrilled about that delivery. I'm not sure. Let me check though for you. That is, in fact, Larry Sonka's rookie, 1969. So that's a good get for whoever lands first place in the 10 at 150 with 8 spots remaining. Oops. Hitting the wrong buttons over here. Looks like it's got some love on it, but color's nice. That's for sure. Good color. You were very welcome, Mr. Nick. Oh man, so what are you guys up to for Christmas? Chris, Nick, Kevin, if you're still here, or anybody else that's watching? Just a Raider north of Winnipeg. He's getting blasted with snow. It's just 4 years here for the time being. Okay. Or are you having a little doggy snack? You're chowing down on something. going to others on Saturday so you could do last Christmas Eve and the family through Christmas morning. All right. Sounds like an excellent way to spend Christmas with friends and family. Just having the kids stay overnight for Christmas Eve. That will be fun. Don't mind getting presents anytime. Early, late. Whenever you want to give me a present, I'm happy to accept a present. Excellent, excellent. Let's see here. Are we making dippage here for get the first rip of the night going here? We do also have the Vintage Rakes West exclusive. Man, itchy eyes tonight. Vintage Rakes West exclusive, $2. You get a 1960 Topps baseball separating spot. So, nice thing to add on there. I'm just going to spend a couple days up with my folks. Otherwise, going to chill out and rest for the week or so. Alright, guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, Oreo? Hello. Did you take a break from snacks to come say hi? Yeah? Go, baby boy. Oh, excuse me. Alright, guys. Alright, alright. Taco Doggy Boy. Alright, who else we got here? Let's see here. Let's see. The first purchase of at least $100 will get a Stephen Kwan, Spencer Torkelson, and a Seiya Suzuki Rookie card from 2022 Heritage High-Number. First $100 purchase. Get the trio of rookies out of 2022 Heritage. Alright, guys. Well, we're going to break first. We got Ginter, Archives, Update. Lots to choose from. Lots of different price points. Okay, guys. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a soda. Okay. As always, Vintage Breaks West is brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Not really. Just by beverage of choice. But I'd be happy to take a sponsorship from Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I don't know where. Well, I mean, like I said, I know Spellman's going to be out until after Christmas. Actually, after the New Year. I don't know where everybody else is at. It is a tough time of the year, though. I mean, it's Christmas time, so a lot of people are out shopping, spending time with family, spending money on other family members, not buying cards themselves. Also, in other news, my PSA order has still not. My PSA order still 2 months in, still has not moved from arrived. Yeah, I'll probably send... I've got, I don't know. I'll probably end up with about a dozen old SGC cards that I'm going to send SGC late this week, early next week, to get the flips updated to the new style. Like this. We're willing to bet big money that SGC cards are going to come back way faster. Let's try less. Lesnar and if I saw, one of these cases has got I'm pretty sure it's a crack across it. Oops, can't quite see. It's hard to see on the camera, but yeah, it's got a crack across it. I've got another case that I had dropped and cracked the case. Oh, man. So yeah, but I know that at least when I've done SGC rear holdering before, they were pretty fast, so. Hey, what's up, Mr. Perry? How are you doing tonight? Mr. Perry, it has arrived. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. My white whale is here. In my hot little hands. It's had a rough little life. Actually, I should say little life. It's 100 plus years old now. But it's in my hot little hands. How are things in Chicagoland, Mr. Perry? I don't know what I did today to make my eyeballs itchy. $52, man. I think it'll be like 80 here tomorrow. Low of 13, high of 52. Man, I'd love to have some of that coldness out here. That's wild. Let's see, we picked up bunch more people here in chat. I'll go through what we have going on again. We have one spot remaining in the 2850 that rolled over from the North Show for a briefcase. 8 left in the 10 at 150. Then we've got 2 promos that are running for the event weekend. One's a separate bonus that runs on Saturday for the Clemente. One's a $50 entry. It's on Friday for the Hank Aaron. And let's see here. We had a big rig stock. We got Ginter blasters, Archives blasters, regular Tops update blasters, basketball holiday megas, regular basketball megas. Got 1 hobby box of Archives, 83 football, 79 football, 77 cloth, bunch of 81 cellos, 89 basketball, some golf, 85 of Peachy, and some 25 regular update hobby. And the first person, the next person I should say, this was $100 to check out we'll get Sei Suzuki, Switch Torkelson, and Steven Kwan rookies for 2022 Heritage High Number. Okay, so $200, you'll get a spot, the 1960 baseball separating spot. Oh, and I've got 2 more boxes of the Topps Chrome Disney. Because that was a fun rip, so they sent me a couple more. Mr. Perry looks like he's going to come in for $200. Oh, he's going to take my hobby box. All right. So we will get you these guys here. Make some room. I'll see what I can do, brother. Archives is good to us. Let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. You guys probably heard that. My mic's sensitive. I had completely forgotten I'd sent an email request for. Oh yeah? What'd you get? Alright. Here we go. Let's hit a big auto. Big auto time. This will actually be my first time opening up archives this year. Oh, Danny Trejo. Trejo? He's a great actor. Although he does play kind of the same role every time, but he plays it really well. Alright. We're still doing the wrappers that I hate for this product. Alright. Grant McCray, rookie. Yachty Diaz. We got a gold Reggie Jackson. Gold Luke Kichel. I guess it's just the year. And Francisco Lindor. See if I got my piles mixed up here. There we go. Matt Shaw, rookie. Willie Mays. And River Ryan, not Nolan Ryan. Especially waiting on a side photo from a PBS legend or a childhood choice. What's your PBS? Mr. Rogers is passed, so I guess couldn't be that. Do you want all your rookies penny sleeved, Mr. Perry? I forget how you like it. All right, Cade Horton, Alan Roden. There's a nice one, little Dylan Cruz foil action. I'll penny up all these guys. Gotcha, brother. Ozzy Albies. Oh, those are hard for me to read. Trey Sweeney, rookie. Zach Wheeler. Devers and Lawler. I have the show correct? Alright, who for Mr. Rogers then? Pretty sure Mr. Rogers passed. Didn't he pass? I charge extra for opening archives packs. Chippa, Sebastian, Leo Jimenez for rookie, Tesco Hernandez, and Albert Pujols. How about a Matt Shaw stand-up? I love that they brought these back. I love that they brought these back. Shaw stand-up already with an Oreo hair on it. Very cool. All right, Eddie and Oliva. That's an on-card auto? I thought these were facsimiles. Well, all right, even better then. How about a Matt Shaw rookie auto? That really looked like a facsimile to me. Well, yeah, I guess it is on card. Yeah, it is on card. Huh. Does facsimile? That's what I thought it was facsimile. It just doesn't. Yeah. Well, we'll find out when we open up the rest. Yeah, it's what they usually do. They've got like like kind of a grayed out area for where the auto goes. Even as a facsimile, I think it's a cool card. Mackenzie Gore, Jackson Merrill, Jackson Churio, Jackie Robinson. Do we just have 3 Jacksons and Jackies in a row? Okay. Bo Bichette, Logan Webb, got Mr. Jared Jones, and Zach Vane. Alright, so my initial reaction was correct. It is just a facsimile auto. But I love the fact they brought back the stand-ups. Josh Jung, Meisner, Fernando Tatis Jr., Sandit Alcantara, excuse me, Hunter Green. That's a cool insert. Vladdy Guerrero. All Stars, McAble. How about a little Honus Wagner action? Okay, see, so you are experienced in the shock and disappointment. Escara, Molina, Gavin Lux, pink foil, exclusive for the hobbies, if I remember right. Brent Rooker, Jacob Wilson rookie, Raffaella, Brian McCain, and Alex Bregman. They did a good job bringing back the 64 design. Definitely, I think that's my favorite out of this set. Altuve, Sonoya, Colt Keith. What year is this? It's a Lou Bob. What year is this? I can't remember what year this is. Gunner. There's a Shohei in the same star pattern. Oral Hershiser and Zach DeZino. Same with this year. I'm not placing this year either. 95 or 96. It's hard to believe that was 30 years ago. Okay, speaking of feeling old, so I guess out here it's 25 or 30 years to get an antique license plate for your car. I hadn't seen one before, I guess, until maybe a month ago. But I saw like a late 90s Honda Civic with a historic automobile plate on it. It's like, holy cow, what's that doing on there? And then I texted my buddy. He's like, yeah, those are old. How about a Logan O'Hop to 50? Logan O'Hop to 50. That's a sharp looking card. Not a bad hit. So like the Matt Schaumler, but I'm also slightly biased. Let's see here. Connor Norby, Freddie Freeman, Spencer Strider, Spencer, and Austin Riley. Yeah, it does have the right color. Yeah, it's the Angels in green and the red foil. Definitely does make it Christmas oriented. The right time of year, guys. Right time of year. Billy Wagner, Alonzo. We've got ourselves Alfonso Soriano, Ernie Banks. That's a great picture, Ernie. We've got ourselves Josh Taylor, Young Ho Lee. That's a really cool looking insert. We know what the insert name for this was? That's cool. What's it say? Hyperstats? Cyberstats. That's very cool looking. Loy and Neto. Oh, you got a shot on that? Man, that'd be sick. Paul Skeens. Jonathan India. Grayson Rodriguez. Keston Kirstad. Gabriel Marina. Ichiro. Ryan Reynolds. And Pablo Lopez. I'm not sure why I put him over here. Same with Keston. Sounds like you've been having some pretty good luck in 25 Archives already, Mr. Perry. Garrett Crochet. Mark Ventos. Stan the Man Musial, another great image. Joey Votto. Julio Rodriguez. Wyatt Langford. Got Marcelo Mayer and Carl Yastrzemski. Halfway pack here. Dalton Rushing. Bo Jackson. There's our first auto right there. Just popped right out. Texas Rangers Michael Young. That's a beautiful on-card auto, though. Beautiful on-card auto. The 1956 pattern. Not an auto, not one of the names we're looking for, but that's okay. Michael Young. Pretty nicely centered, maybe a little off north to south. Swing and a miss. That's okay. We've got another auto. This is a 2 auto guaranteed product, right? Grayson Rodriguez. Sasaki, Shoto Imanaga, Hoskins, and Freddie Quinta. Alright, we're going to get a monster for a second auto for you. Yeah, that was a crazy box. I watched that replay. York. Ohop. Low. Shea Whitcomb. Janovich. Ella De La Cruz. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. What was the year... with the white borders... That was kind of, it looked like similar to this, white borders in tops. Trying to remember what that was. Heesung Kim and Chris Sale. Yeah, I've got a message here that I can pull up with all the photo of most of those. But yeah, it was just a wild break. You know, little Rob he gets super hyped up, so it's love seeing him get hyped up. Gavin Lux, Soto, Garcia, Miguel Cabrera, got Chase DeLauder, Johnny Vivas, Gibson, and Mickey. Come on. Static electricity's getting the better of me. Evan Carter. Wrong pile. Cedric Mullins, Tristan Cassis, Christian Yelich, Yordan Alvarez, Connor Norby, Alec Bob, and Dingler. Goldie. This is going to be our next auto. It is, in fact, Mr. Christmas himself for the Guardians. I know some Guardians fans that might like that one. Definitely not one of the big names we're looking for, but definitely a fan favorite for the Guardians. Mr. Christmas. Not too late. We might still be able to hit some other numbered cards. Mr. Newell's base card. Langoliers, Martinez, Ben Rice, and Brandon Nemo. There's still opportunities to hit the blaster boxes. We got 4 of those. Durbin, Rosarina, another stand-up coming up here. Baker, Gonzalez, Jorge Posada, yeah, Posada, Bobby Whitto in the stand-up. Card saver that just because it could be delicate. Riley Green and Jeremy Pena. Hey, what's up, Kamikaze? Oh man, it all got... Oh man. Well, shit. That's not good. Quick, call Barney and see if he doesn't know that yet. Sell to him. What you doing over there, baby? Suguna, Castillo, Brian Buxton, Cam Smith, Austin Ramirez, Griffith Connie, yep, Connie, Yamamoto, and Cal Raleigh. I don't know how you guys keep up with all these players. Contreras, J-Ram, Vinny P, Kyle Schwarber, Shane McCallahan, Vladdy stand-up. I was hoping these stand-ups would be a rare commodity, but I guess they're not. Because they are super cool. Mr. Brooks Lee and Jordan Westberg. Mr. Marte, Sexy. Got Mr. Royce Lewis into pink. Max Fried? Yeah, Max Fried. Cool Tom Seaver. Williamson. Hines and Bobby Whitto. Alright, just a few more packs here. Let's hit another numbered card. Get one more numbered card. Nacho, Tovar, Posette, Buster Posey. My brain is not working this evening. Sal Frelick and Noel Stuhl, Salvador Perez, Remuto, and Robert Hasselhoff III. Think Tom Seaver's going to pan out? Yeah, I think he might be a good pitcher. Might be someone you might want to build up the rookie collection of. Garrett Cole, Chapman, Soto, Bryant, Kettle Marte, Luis Angel Acuna, Nick Kurtz. That Nick Kurtz auto would be fantastic, and Sandy Koufax. Hey, what's up, Alex? How you doing tonight? Logan Gilbert, Luis Garcia, Young Ho Lee, Beltry, Mr. Big Papi, Ronald Acuna Jr. Still trying to think of what I think there were mini cards maybe in the white back in like some 90s year. Royce Lewis and Abos Garcia. All right, last pack here. Come on. Let's get ourselves another numbered card. Mr. Benattende, Blake Chanel. They got Sasaki in the pink. Kyle Manzardo. Clayton Kershaw. Is that Morel? Yeah, Morel. Ricky. And Nolan Ryan to end out the box. All right. So we had some, I guess, some rough autos since Noel got called down today. But definitely like the stand-ups, Vladdy, Bobby Witt, and Matt Shaw. Mr. Christmas, Michael Young, and then our number 50, Logan O'Hoppe were the highlights. Maybe 2014, maybe? Okay. Yeah, I can't remember what year that was either. Barely remember what I had for breakfast. Alright, I'll get these penny sleeved up tomorrow during conference call hell. Write this up before I forget. 22,455. 22,455. Charles Perry. 25 Archives. Hobby. Okie dokies. Got that. Should probably hit break here. Go back here. Let me get your 1960 spot, Charles. Also, if you happen to spend another $50, remind me. I'll try to remember as well. I'll put you the 250 event Friday. I'll combine your purchases. But let me get you your 1960 spot. 1960 Topps. Mr. Charles Pies. There it goes. Okay. 1960 spot added. Alright, you guys. Let's pull out what we got here. Again. We've got some viewers. So I've got 4 Ginter blaster boxes. I've got 5 Archives blaster boxes. I've got 7 of 25 base update baseball. I've got 2 basketball Christmas Megas, sorry. I've got 2 basketball regular megas. I've got 89 basketball Fleer. I've got golf. I've got 85 O-Pee-Chee, 81 cello packs. I've got 1 cello left of the last rack I opened, plus a new rack. Got 79, 83 football, and then 77 cloth, and 2 of the Disney Chrome blaster boxes, which were awesome to open last time. Every $200 you spend, you'll get a 1960 Topps Baseball set break spot. Mr. Perry did just close out the 20 at 54 briefcase, so I will give that away here in just a moment, but he rolled over 3 spots in the next one, so there's 17 left in the next case. Let me get that here before I forget. We'll do a ducky race style, I guess. I haven't done duck race for like 1,000 years. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we've got the duck race going here. This is going to be winner take all for a briefcase. Good luck. Shuffle up. Here we go. Winner take all for a briefcase. If you are not in chat, I will just assign the briefcase based on your duck number. I'm not sure who's in the chat that was on here earlier, but right now we're off to the races with Nick Mariachi in first place with duck number 16. Josh Ace, duck number 13. Nick Mariachi with 18. And Josh Hicks with duck number 1 at the bottom of the screen. First, second, third, fourth. First place is all that matters. 20 seconds to go in the race. Nick hit himself a little speed bump, starting to slow down. Josh H going strong there with duck number 13. Victor Senna, duck number 7, holding on to second place. 10 seconds to go in the race. We've got some other lounging ducks. We've got Mr. Hicks coming from the back of the pack. Josh Hicks is coming on strong there. Looks like Zorro, duck, Mr. Hicks, duck number 5 is going to rush ahead and take the lead and win the briefcase. Congratulations, Mr. Hicks. All right, let's get Mr. Hicks, case number 5. Duck number 5. Yes, 5 is available. Josh Hicks. That's fine, Josh, on this list. John, Jonathan, Joshua, Josh Hicks. There it is, number 5. For you, Josh. All right. That case has been assigned to Josh. And we get Mr. Perry, his carryover spot. All right. Paperwork caught up. Now let's do another trio of cards. For the next person to spend at least $100, you'll get a Stephen Kwan, Spencer Torkelson, and a Seiya Suzuki rookie card out of 2022 Heritage High number. From me to you guys, next person spends $100. We'll get that trio of rookies. Would love to open up these last 2 Topps Chromes of Disney. Those are super fun to open. It's also fun to open something different from time to time. Also would love to get those Ginters. The Ginters are fun just because all the kind of the variety of cards you can get out of them. I believe our Ginters were only $35 for the Ginters. There's a link to the Ginners for those of you guys. Make it easy for you guys to get to. And then also we can get... We've got the Disney Chrome Blasters. Those are 65, a little bit more, but those are nice looking chromium cards. Get some cool stuff last week. Also, guys, as a reminder, or maybe first announcement, is there will not be a Vintage Breaks West show next Wednesday because I will be on vacation. All right. Mr. Alex picked up a variety pack. He's got himself a Chrome Disney. Alex, which one would you like? Left or right? Then you want 2 golfs. And then I need to know which golf pack you do not want. Top, bottom, or middle. Which one do you not want? And then 89 Fleer, I've got 4. So again, the same thing. Which one do you not want? 1, 2, 3, 4. You got some choices to make, sir. No big hits. We just broke a 25 Archives Hobby Box from Mr. Charles Perry. Got some cool stuff out of it, but unfortunately nothing big in the hit department. Right, please. Okay. Leave out the top golf. And leave out number 2 for basketball. You got it. Okay. 3, 2, and 1 combo deal. You guys got your trio here. Let's make some room again. Let's start from top down here. We'll do basketball first. If I ever run or break, let's see here. I'm sure it's still running. Let's do 50. It's actually the 200 at 500 is close. There's only 14 spots left, Alex. We have 186 entries. So there are only 14 spots remaining in that. So I venture to say it'll close this weekend. If not sooner. Alright, let's go back to here. Get you here. 250, I'll get you 5 spots here. 2, 3, 5. 150, I'll get you a spot there. So we got 12 spots to go in the 20 at 50, 7 spots to go in the 10 at 150. Alright, let's start with some basketball. Jordan or bust. Or some really well-centered stickers is what we're looking for here. Maybe not that close. Okay. Good luck, Alex. Good sticker on top. Off center back, but how's the front look? Alright, front's not too bad. Larry Bird for you. Irvin Johnson, Mitch Richmond, Joe Dumar, Blair Rasmussen, Elo, Perkins, Corzine, Anderson. Got a little of the bleeding on those edges we often see in the 89 series. Thompson, Xavier McDaniel, Mark Allaire, Trent Tucker, Larry Nance. Oh. There it is. Michael Jordan. And that is a blazer. Look at that. That is a really nice. It's a little bit off north to south. It's got a little bit of that red on the edge that is very common for 89. For whatever ink they're using, it's stuck on the rollers. But that is a great looking 89 Jordan scoring average leaders card. Yeah, just that's nice. That's nice. Back looks clean. There it is. Very nice. That is pretty good. Pretty good. Do you want us to grade it, Alex, or do you want to grade it yourself? I can mark it to be graded, or we can just send it to you as is. Yeah, that's, I mean, it'd be nice to not get the little bit of red on it. But that's super common with 89. Yeah, you're probably going to get dinged fairly hard for that. Without that, I'd say this is... I mean, again, without doing full, close-up examination under a loop and all that stuff. Definitely a 9 without this. Outside shot at a 10, honestly. That's nice. But I'm not sure how much they'll ding you for the little bit of red. That is a known issue with 89. Alright, let's see if we can do it again. Alright, we got Dale Ellis. Not the sticker we're looking for. Very off-center. Also, the registration looks off on that, too. Very blurry. Horace Grant, Kenny Smith, Reggie Lewis, Kersey, Livingston, Buck Williams, Johnny Newman, Reggie Williams, John Williams, Kelly Tripka, Gilliam Smits, Barkley, Dawkins, Stockton, and Otis Thorpe. All right, so 3 good names to kind of round out that pack. None of them, well, I shouldn't say that. I didn't look close enough at them, but Otis is definitely not gradable. Well, I mean, you can grade anything you want, I suppose, but wouldn't recommend it. Stockton, same thing. Yeah, and Barkley also off-center. We got the one we wanted to be centered. That's the important bit. All right, no problem, Alex. All right. Jordan this time? Can we get Jordan's sticker to go with the Jordan? All right, we got Charles Barkley sticker. Not too bad for a sticker. Elijah and Drexler, Sigma, McCray, Worthy, another Drexler. Drexler's pretty nice too. It's got the redding on the edges. Yeah, I mean, you can see all of them got the redding. Thias, McGee. But nice to get back-to-back Jordans like that. Norman, Paxson, Sparrow, Robert Parrish. That's nice looking. A little bit off center. Some weird inking happening over here. Pearson, Rivers, Charles Oakley, and Terry Covens. All right. Well, we got the Jordan. That is the most important thing. Let's leave up a couple of the other stars and famers. See if I find some more penny sleeves. All right, then we'll move on to golf. Maybe we'll hit Jack Nicholson. Oh, these are thick. Oh, well, that's fine. All right, we're going to head off to Golfland now. And it has been a long time since we broke golf in the West, guys. A long time. The North has been hoarding these. Not sharing with the Western family. 1981. 1981. Let's see Jack. Let's see Jack. That is not Jack on the back. Ooh, this gum is notoriously just... I mean, look, it still glistens. I don't know what they made this gum out of, but it is something special. Gibby, very off center. Johnny Miller, Ben Crenshaw, Bruce Lipke, Ray Floyd, stat leader Jerry Pette, and regular Jerry Pette. The gum's nice to share. Only person I know that likes this gum, or likes gum in general, is Mr. Spellman. That guy came off. Craig Stadler. Jerry Pate, statistical leader. Dan Pooley. Leo Trevino. Gil Morgan. George Cattle. And Jim Colbert. Unfortunately, none of the names we were looking for. Although I did like... I do like to see Lee Trevino. Nicely centered, actually. Let me see what the golf guys here. And then we'll get to our Disney box. Oh yeah? I'll go ahead and card save it for you so it's ready for submittal. Yeah, from what I understand, he was a cool dude. All right. And last, but hopefully not least, a little Disney Chrome action. It's vintage, now let's do modern. Everything's itchy. Do we also have the... Struck by lightning 3 times? Did we hit the Lee Trevino stat leader too? We hit the Jerry 14 times. No. Alright, here we go. Now, did he get hit by lightning 3 times while playing golf, or, like, doing other things? Alright, we're starting off with a Ramon from Cars. Mirabelle. Cruz Ramirez. Princess Aurora. Oh, sorry, there's 4 cards in each one. One report was on the golf course, okay. Megara. I'm not familiar with what Megara's from. Peter Pan. Gaston. And Jack Sparrow. I think that's the first Jack Sparrow we've hit out of all the boxes we've opened here. Goofy. Rex from Toy Story. Karank from The Emperor's New Groove. And Olaf. Now, did he say that and then got hit by lightning while holding up a 1-iron? That would be freaking hilarious. Tigger, Dale, Chip and Dale, Yin Sid, and the Muses. Ambassador Tarius? I'm not familiar with what franchise that's from. Yesmo, we've got an upside down card, so we'll skip over here real quick. Do Wendy Darling. And our upside down card is Rafiki to 250. Rafiki. Let me get some regular pages. Are these blasters supposed to guarantee a numbered card? Because I think every one we've opened has had a numbered card on it. Rafiki to 250. Ambassador Cuesta? What are these Ambassador cards from? Anybody know what franchise that is? Chicken Little. Iconic moments from Toy Story. And Slinky Dog from Toy Story. I love it. Alright, last pack here. Hiro Hamada. Malef. I can't pronounce it, guys. That. We've got ourselves Pluto. Jeez, my mind is not at full steam this evening. And Riley from hey, what's up, Chef? I can't remember that movie, but it's a movie I do enjoy. Guilty pleasure movie. The thought where she has all the emotions or whatever. Very cool pack or box there, Alex. Appreciate you picking that up. How are you doing, Mr. Chef? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. How's the progress on your new kitchen going? Looking into a church kitchen. Like to sublease from an existing kitchen that's in a church, or like an old church that's closed down and you're gonna lease the kitchen space. Sublease, nice. You'll have to be on your best behavior so you don't get lit on fire when you walk into the building. All right, guys. Alright, guys, we got one more of these Topps Chrome Disney boxes. I've got one more 89 Fleer basketball left after Alex's purchase here. Got one more golf as well. Plus, we got some Gypsy Queen blasters. We got Archives blasters, 25 baseball update blasters. I've got 125, actually I've got two 25 update hobby boxes. I've got two 25 basketball holiday megas and two 25 basketball regular megas. Excellent. You're always on your best behavior, Chef. You are good peoples. Good peoples. These. Stock in action. Oh, there you go. Yes, sir. Briefcase is the end of the show. Right now, it looks like Alex and I forget who. I just gave a case away to have briefcases. Otherwise, Chef, you ready for Christmas? The holidays? Hopefully getting to spend some time with friends and family. $457. This was 25. Disney. 3X. Basketball. 2X. 81. Everyone, please pick any number. All right, Nick, we'll do. We did run the briefcases from earlier. You did not win the briefcase from the rollover. So you do not have any spots in a briefcase at this moment in time. Have a good night, Nick. Have a happy holiday if I don't talk to you before then. That's right, Chef. That's right. Your team has been like super good. Sam and I are definitely fearing going up against you. You guys, you cleaned our clock last time we met. We'll see what happens. You never know. You never know. Alright, Alex, let me get you your set break spot. Oops, 1960. Hey Alex, is your email address used for us the one at Gmail or is the other one? Yeah, definitely a couple of weeks. We'll see what happens over 2 weeks. Really? Huh. Sam's in charge of our roster. He's doing really good for us, so I've just let him do what he does. Thanks, Alex. All right, just put in your 1960 top baseball separate spot for spending $250. All right, we got another trio we'll give away. Quan, Torkelson, and Suzuki 22 Heritage high number rookies. Next person $100. Also, Chef, Alex, and anybody else who joined in late. I finally have my White Whale card in hand. The 1914 Fatima Wildfire Schultz finally has arrived. Very rough shape, very well loved, but it's been a 5 or 6 year journey trying to find it. It was only the second example I've seen come up for sale that many years. Only one of 12 graded examples between PSA and SGC. Very happy to close that journey. For reference and rarity, I love the example, is the T206 Honus Wagner that's worth millions of dollars. There are 28 graded examples of that across PSA and SGC. This was not millions of dollars. But it's twice as hard to find than the T206 Honus Wagner. So yeah, this shelf here is that Cubs set. It's missing some pieces because I'm going to send out to get some of the old flips updated to new flips and they all match. Thanks, Chef. The next set I think I'm going to try to finish putting together the Cubs set for is the Ramleys. Oh, just wait, right here. That's some of the other cards are here. Actually, I took a picture the other day of them all up there before I took some stuff down. I've got them boxed up, or starting to box them up to send them to SGC. Is it this one? Yeah. So this is a better picture of that back wall. So I've got the individual player cards. There's only 8 Cubs in the Fatima set. This is, unfortunately with all the glare you can't see it, but this is the team cards. The team cards were made in 1913. The player cards are 1914. And then above that I've got this 1911 yard photograph team display item, souvenir from 1911 Cubs above it. And then above that I've got all my pre-war stuff, or some of my pre-war stuff I should say. I could. Antiques Roadshow was here 7 years ago, I think. 1958 Topps Yogi Bear PSA 8.5 that I have graded. Only 4 higher. Nice, Chef. Getting something that old graded that high is pretty awesome. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, my entire office is lined with my collection. My collecting philosophy is if I can't put it on display, I don't want it. So I have a I guess I have a sizable collection, but it's all on display. I'd rather have quality over quantity. Yeah, one of these days I've got to like clean up everything again. Because my office, I spend so much time in here, it kind of gets out of hand quickly. And post some new pictures because it's been a long time since I posted pictures of my office, and it's definitely changed a lot since the last time I posted pictures. All right, so what are we going to break next, guys? Next purchase, $100 gets this trio. If you spend $200, you also get a 1960 Topps Baseball set break spot. We've got 7 spots left. Is that right? Yeah, 7 spots left for the 10 at 150. 12 spots left for the next briefcase. You can get entries in the winner-take-all set break bonus here. They'll give away that on Saturday, it looks like. Sam's handwriting is a little tough, so I think that's this Saturday. This one's the every $250 you spend, you get an entry. This ends on Friday. I can read that handwriting. Hey, what's up, Mr. Melcher? Hey, Sean, how are you doing, brother? It's been forever. Melch Sean, the white whale of the collection. Maybe not the crown jewel price-wise, but the crown jewel and rarity-wise is in my hot little hands. Very happy to have that. Thanks, Sean. What have you been up to, Sean? It's been forever. Family doing good? You doing good? My ship has finally come in. As good as it can be for the most part. Alright, alright. Well, hopefully those things that aren't part of that most part improve for you. And how about you, Melch? How are things going today for you, brother? Alright, guys, what else is happening? Doing a little paperwork here in the background here. No Fatima wildfire cards appeared on my doorstep, but otherwise things are going well. Alright. Glad things are going well for you. Hopefully you're going to be able to spend some time with friends and family over the Christmas holidays. I did not get any Cosmic. I gave Sam a hard time about that. Because I would have loved to open some Cosmic. Of course, given the streak Sam's been on with pulling hot stuff, I don't know if I'd want to take it out of his hands. Because he's pulled some really great stuff out of it. I think Alex is still in the chat here. Alex has been getting some great stuff out of Cosmic. I personally didn't get any Cosmic either. It's just too expensive, I think, for me personally. I'm also trying to be a good boy again. Starting to focus up on the bankroll for Nationals next year, which is only 224 days away. It's going to be the right year here soon for Nationals, guys. Be here before you know it. You probably know this, but the term "from out of left field" comes from when the Cubs played at Westside Park, beyond left field wall. Psychiatrist institution, so anything strange comes out of left field. You know, Sean, I did not know that. That is a very interesting factoid. That was pretty cool, though. Alright, let's see if anybody's picked up anything. Nope, nothing yet, guys. Let's get something else here to break. We got another, basically, hour left of the show. Maybe not an hour. 45 minutes or so. Let's get something else broken in that time frame, guys. All right, guys. What else is going on out there? What is new and exciting? You guys saw my white whale that I picked up. Did you guys pick up anything in auctions lately, or anything you've got your eyeballs on for an upcoming auction? The auction, Memory Lane auction starts this Saturday or Sunday. I believe it's 21st. Yeah, Sunday. So be sure to mark that on your calendar. So I asked Santa for PC 1077 cloth and little Ryan. I mean, we could pull one live for you right now. I've got one 77 cloth pack sitting here all by its lonesome. It has been a hot minute since we pulled Will and Ryan. You've been good this year, Belch. Just ask Santa. We'll see if Santa can bring you one. I pulled something laughing. Yeah, we're just casual out here. It's just kind of buried underneath the Steven Kwan rookie. I just like to flex like that. I can't believe I just said that. Don't worry, I've got the armed guards, sitting out the living room. Brinks truck's outside idling, ready to take it back to the bank. Alright. So what else is going on, guys? What do we want to talk about for the next 40 minutes or so? Milt, you got any Christmas plans? You and the fam? Per usual, got one gathering done this past weekend. Have a few more next week. How about you? For me, just the one. Well, we're kind of doing a gathering Sunday. We're gonna do. We're going to the football game here. The friends group. We're doing a tailgating and going to the Cardinals game on Sunday, and then just a couple days up north with the folks, with the dad and the stepmom. Otherwise, just kind of working. I'll use that term loosely since not terribly busy during the week of Christmas and New Year's, so historically. Any interest in Cracker Jack, Chicago, Wales, Federal League cards? No totes. You know, it's on my list of sets that I'm aware of. It's just not something I've focused on getting. If I happen to land a card out of the set, great. If not, I'm not worried about it. I don't think I've got any cards of the whales at all. I just do like the name. Really? The cloth effect's not on the site? Let me, It says it's active. Oh, so he has it hidden again. Alright, give it a minute. Site should update your threshold for spending for visibility. There you go. There's a link to it if you're interested. 77 cloth. No, just your viewable allowance. All right, guys, let's get something else broken before the night ends, or the end of the night. Let's get the last Disney Chrome open. $65. All right, guys. Talk to me, gooses and geeses. What are we going to do? What are we interested in? All right, guys. Let's see here. How many cases do we have to give away tonight? That's what we got. Yeah, 3 cases for Alex and 1 for Josh Hicks tonight. So we'll run those at about 11:45. Let's see here. Not very many people in the Saturday set break bonus either. Looks like there's only 22 entries into the set break bonus with Nick Mariachi and Alex combined. So definitely lots of opportunity there to get in. You know, I'm I'm really hoping the Bears make it this year. What about you, Sean? Who are you thinking? Over the next 2 weeks, Chef and Sam and I are fighting for first place in the Vintage Breaks Fantasy Football League. For first and second. That's going to be a tough one. Chef's had a really great season. That's on Saturday Charles. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I want the Bears to always beat the Packers, but Packers do have a good team. Preseason, I picked Bills versus the Eagles, but now I'm thinking possibly New England versus the Rams. The Rams have also been having a hell of a season. Alright, guys. We gonna get anything else broken here in the next 30 minutes? Maybe a couple Ginter boxes before we go? Ginter's $35 a box, guys. Oops. Post a link here. Like, if we could sell out all four of the remaining Ginter boxes, I'll give a 1960 Topps Baseball set break spot to one of those spots. Be a cheap way to get a 1960 spot, a little bit cheaper than the $200. Buy all four of them for $140. Plus, you get the Seiya Suzuki, Torkelson, and Quan rookie cards. Was a pretty amazing catch. Yeah, I'm not sure the Eagles are going to make it across the finish line. It's been said that now Mahomes for years. What are you trying to spell? Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mahomes is gonna be out for the season. I mean, now their playoff hopes have been dashed in general. Anyhow, if they're gonna make the playoffs, they might have pushed Mahomes along to try to get him back for the Super Bowl. But now I'm sure they're just gonna get him as healthy as possible for next year. Yeah, Kelsey's definitely beyond retirement age, I think. So, wouldn't surprise me if this is his last year. I guess I should say it's beyond retirement. He is not that old. Plus, he's got to keep up with Swifty now. Hey, guess whose year is it for the 30th straight year? The Cowboys. Yeah, Kelsey's got Swifty money now. He could be a house dad? Just need Kelsey to perform well the next 2 games because he is on my fantasy football league with Sam. Oh yeah, for sure. I think yeah. Yeah, it's understandable. It's probably a more common problem than we know. I'd say 6 for the NFL players to see. These 2 kickoff haven't changed much given. Yeah, Chris. I mean, the delayed start on the kickoffs. I mean, those players run the 50-yard dash crazy fast anyhow, so I don't know if that's slowing down the hits much. I think the NFL should just require the Guardian caps for everyone, because that supposedly helps. I mean, football's a tough game on the body. I mean, that's part of the reason why these people get paid so much. Curves are also shorter than they were decades ago. Yeah, exactly, yeah. The curves are shorter. Yeah, I mean, just the... Well, I mean, like, we talked about this a lot with baseball, but, yeah, how sports science has improved and training's improved. We've just built bigger, stronger men at this point versus how they used to be. So, it's going to be rougher on the bodies. But on the other side of the coin, well, I shouldn't say other side of the coin, but, you know, even worse is boxing and martial arts and all that stuff. I mean, that's, I believe, even more violent and damaging to the body. I don't even know if that you know, I mean, that might affect serious change for something, but I mean, that one player technically did die on the field. They got him back. What was that, 2 years ago now? I forget what his name was. Yeah. The crazy, you know, acrobatic leaps and catches and hitting the ground so hard and getting hit at, you know, full speed. Alright guys, got about 10 minutes left of the show. If you want to get anything else broken, let me know. FO also needs to clamp down on these hits out of bounds, accidental or not. I kind of think they need to go to a similar system to what soccer uses. So, like, players. So, if you get a penalty for roughing the passer, you get like a yellow card. But if you rough the pass, if a player roughs the passer twice, he's ejected from the game, or some other, things like that. Like, if you get penalized for like a being too rough on another player type call, then you're just out of the game. They toss you out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Let's talk about like sports medicine and training now. I mean, we've built a bigger, better football player. The problem is we're still our delicate, fleshy selves. We just cause more harm to each other. I'm sure if you go back and look at it, I don't know, but the numbers these guys are putting up for ability to weight lift and run and whatever is exponentially higher than it was 60 years ago. But it's also part of the, like I mentioned before, is the Guardian caps, or a bigger, better helmet design. Yeah, I mean, I think a monetary punishment's good, but if you cause somebody, if you get penalized for something like that twice, you're just out of the game. I'm pretty sure that would get people to stop doing it pretty quick. Actually, another good way would be like in hockey. So if you roughing the passer penalty, you get the 15 yards and first down, but the player that caused the penalty is out for the next, first down or whatever. He's out for a period of time, but you can't put in a replacement player, so your entire team goes down a player, just like hockey. So that gets you, and then still do the if you get caught doing it twice or three times, you get ejected from the game. That'd probably help quickly cut down on things like that. We'd also have to, I think, another part of that type of system, we'd have to, like, there's a lot of penalties like roughing the passer that are like, the quarterback just barely gets tapped or touched or whatever, and they call it, roughing the passer. It'd have to be like a legit, like actually roughing the passer, because I know a lot of times, a lot of the calls they're making now are just like you barely touch a guy and you get a penalty for it. Refs can be held accountable for their mistakes. The NFL yeah, exactly. I think, yeah, I agree that refs need to be held to a much higher standard for calls. And it's not necessarily the assisted review or the automatic reviews that are happening now. I think that's helping, but I think they need to be more aggressive with that, checking every call to verifying every call is legitimate. Similar to my thoughts on the strike box in baseball, how we have the technology now to computerize that to where it's all strikes and balls are properly calculated as opposed to bad umpires. Angel Hernandez Hall of Fame. I did not realize that Hernandez's son is an NFL. Yeah, definitely make good money. Again, should be held accountable. And now we're on the subject of being held accountable, both in soccer and basketball. Players that flop like a fish on the ground because they just barely got touched or didn't even get touched at all should be ejected from the game. That's the most annoying thing in the world, especially when I'm watching basketball. I don't watch basketball very often, but it drives me bananas. And then I see all these clips of soccer people doing the same thing. It drives me bananas. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very true. Yeah, it's quite annoying. You see somebody in the replay. There's like no physical contact between the two players, and one of them is just flopped on the ground. Ask is when LeBron tries. King of flops. Yeah, it should be the college scouting reports for new players. Who's got the best flop? Alright, guys. Last call. Last call for purchases. Last call before we run the briefcases. Alright, guys, we are going to wrap it up and give away some briefcases. Let's get this up here. Up, internet. Turn off some stuff here. Alright, here we go, guys. We got 3 cases to give away. 2 for Alex and 1 for Josh. Good luck, Alex. Case number 4. White. Let's see red. I think last week we only had 1 case to give away and it was red. Let's see if we can give away another red one this week. 1,000 points, 78 tops baseball separate spot. Josh Hicks, who won his case, 20-50. Oh, there it is. Red one for Josh Hicks. What's the red cases today? I did not look again. What is the 86 Fleer basketball set break spot? Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations, Mr. Josh. Up next is our last case for Alex. Good luck, Alex. Let's see what you get here in your other case. A white one. All right, so you got 2 white cases. But from what I understand, you hit some really great stuff today in those cosmic boxes. So not too shabby of a day for you, my friend. Alright, that's going to do it for the cases. That's going to do it for the night. A reminder again, guys, there will not be a show on next Wednesday, Christmas Eve. There will also not be a show on New Year's Eve. So I will see you guys next year on the 7th for the next Vintage Race West show. So you guys all have a wonderful holiday. Happy New Year. Be safe out there. Be kind. Hopefully you get a chance to spend some time with your friends and family over the holidays. And get a little rest and relaxation. And good night, guys.